Governor DeWine is stressing that if we don't take precautions like those, things will get much worse. And the doctors and hospitals from across the state that are now advising the governor on coronavirus, its response, they echo that message.
If we don't do things in Ohio to both decrease the pace of this infection as well as the intensity of the infection in the community, some of our communities will end up being overwhelmed by this.
Dr. Thomas says many hospitals in Ohio are not equipped to deal with an outbreak like this. They'll end up turning to larger hospitals for help regionally, and that puts a strain on hospitals that are already near capacity.
Governor DeWine not the only one making major moves to stop the spread of coronavirus. A number of major events here in Cleveland now canceled or closed to the public. News 5's Kevin Barry live tonight with a look at how these precautions are impacting us and the city. Kevin.
Yeah, Danita, and one of the most concrete examples of coronavirus prep is right behind me here. We're at the Wolstein Center where there's supposed to be some high school playoff basketball games tonight. And right inside, you see that staff from Shaker Heights and McKinley High Schools are checking the guests who come in against pre-approved lists of spectators for their basketball game tonight. Basically, only a few family members for each player. That means a lot fewer people are going to be in the arena. And as other sporting events limit their spectators, like the NCAA or the American Cornhole League, it means a lot fewer people hanging around downtown before, during, and after all of these events.
This was the turning point to get ready for the summer, get ready for our patio season.
That's why Jeff Hronik at Zocalo says he understands why events are cutting back on spectators, but it couldn't come at a worse time for downtown restaurants.
You got the basketball tournament followed by the parade, followed by opening day. That's a 3-week hit right there that really helps. A lot of people are depending on.
Depending on the would-haves, the thousands of fans who would have gone to the MAC championship but are being kept away now. Or the more than 100,000 people who would have been at the Cleveland International Film Festival.
And yes, we will be canceling.
Before that was canceled this afternoon. The now canceled St. Patrick's Day parade would have brought thousands more downtown.
This will be a significant short-term hit for the community. In terms of dollars and cents.
But David Gilbert at Destination Cleveland and the Greater Cleveland Sports Commission says that hit is significant, but hopefully won't last too long. The silver lining is that tourism around the world is slowing down because of the coronavirus, so Gilbert doesn't think Cleveland will take a hit that's larger than other cities. And when it's over,
it's not going to stop us from making sure that in 21, 22, 23, we have even more things coming.
But until then,
this is the service industry. Everything you do is you got to be prepared for the worst and expect the best.
So this is the crowd we have so far at the Wolstein Center just about 15 minutes before tip-off. You can see it's a little bit more sporadic. Folks were expecting a lot more people down here. Just down the street, the Mid-American Conference Tournament is going to be without or with limited spectators. And just breaking this afternoon, we told you the NCAA recommended that there were no public events for those sporting events. So that means a similar crowd to this one, limited to just family members and essential personnel for those teams for the first round of the NCAA tournament that's going to be here at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse just down the street. But then it also has ripple effects to the American Cornhole League. They have an event in the convention center and then also the D2 NCAA swimming and diving tournament as well. Altogether, that adds up to about $9 million that the Cleveland market is losing out on because of these diminished crowds. Live in Cleveland, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.